Today we're taking a look at these MLB matches, which are happening on Wednesday, June 22, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. Multiple plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Going back to our video, we will give you 2 betting picks for each game, a team pick and a total pick based on facts and detailed explanation. So make sure to watch our videos till the end so you don't miss any of our pick. Pittsburgh Pirates vs Chicago Cubs. Our team pick is Pittsburgh Pirates for the win, and here is why. The Cubs have only won 2 of their last 15 games after dropping their 3rd straight game on Tuesday. Chicago's offense has been atrocious lately, scoring a total of 9 runs in their last 5 games. On the season, the Cubs are 22nd, averaging 4.1 runs per game, 16th with a .242 batting average, 17th with 66 home runs, and 6th with 43 stolen bases. Keegan Thompson has pitched well against the Pirates in his career, but he does not go deep into games, and the Cubs' bullpen and defense are amongst the worst in MLB. Although Jared Eichhoff is also hard to trust in this spot, the Pirates do have a better bullpen and offensively are averaging 4.4 runs per game over the last 10 contests. On the other side, Chicago is only managing 2.8 runs per game over their last 10. I will back the Pirate with the momentum on their side. Our total pick is over, and here is why. It has been a rough past couple of weeks for the Cubs. After getting pummeled in Pittsburgh the last 2 nights, the club is now just 2-12 in their last 14 games, and they have taken some really ugly losses. Aside from giving up a combined 19 runs the last 2 nights, the Chicago pitching staff has also been blitzed for 19, 18, and 12 runs in 3 other defeats during that stretch. As a result, the Cubs now rank just 27th, allowing over 5.4 runs per game, and 28th overall, with a staff ERA of 4.93. Keegan Thompson will be looking to stem the bleeding, entering with an impressive 6-2 record and 3.27 ERA. The Pittsburgh Bats have sprung to life this past week, amassing a whopping 19 runs through the first 2 games of this series. The recent output is a stark contrast to their overall season numbers, where they rank near the bottom in most offensive categories. The Pirates rank 28th in the league across the boards, averaging 3.7 runs per game, with a .221 team batting average and a collective OPS of .652. The Cubs' horrific pitching has been the perfect remedy for this struggling offense. Will it continue on Wednesday? Throughout the season, neither of these offenses have impressed, with the Cubs ranked 23rd in runs scored and the Pirates ranked 28th. However, we have seen an offensive explosion from the Pirates over their last 3 games, a trend that will continue against a beleaguered Cubs pitching staff that has been getting blitzed for 2 weeks now. The Cubs have given up a devastating 9.6 runs per game over their last 10 contests, making it impossible to trust their pitching for the foreseeable future. Expect to see plenty more runs on Wednesday. Boston Red Sox vs Detroit Tigers. Our team pick is Boston for the win, and here is why. Detroit continues to struggle to turn its season around, as it now appears destined to miss the postseason. The Tigers lost 6 straight games last week, before winning 2 in a row against Texas over the weekend. They have not been able to use that momentum to their advantage in this series, losing each of the first 2 games. Detroit is in 4th place in the American League Central, trailing Minnesota by 12 games for 1st place. The Tigers are also 11 games back of an AL wild-card spot. Their offense has been among the worst in the majors, ranked number 27 in batting average .227. Boston was struggling heading into this month, sitting 4 games below the .500 mark. The Red Sox have really turned things around since then, failing to lose consecutive games in June. They have gone 15-4 this month, including their current 3-game winning streak. Boston closed its series against St. Louis with a 6-4 win on Sunday, before adding a pair of wins to open this series. The Red Sox would likely need to stay this hot for the rest of the season if they are going to catch New York in the AL East, as they are still 12.5 games back. They are currently holding on to the final AL wildcard spot though. Boston has generally been an expensive team to back during its recent hot streak, but that is not the case on Wednesday night. The Red Sox are an easy wager at this price due to the pitching matchup and current form of both teams. Boston has been on fire in the month of June, only losing 4 games through the first 3 weeks. The Red Sox have been able to pick up a pair of wins over Detroit to open this series, adding to the Tigers' recent misery. Wacha is not going deep in his outings, but he has been extremely efficient. Skubal, meanwhile, has started to skid of late. Our total pick is under 9. And here is why. The total has finished under in 6 of the last 7 games played between Detroit and Boston. The total has also finished under in 34 of Detroit's last 51 played on the road, as well as in 5 of the last 7 that Boston has played against a team from the American League Central. The total has finished under in 41 of Detroit's 67 games this season for a 63.1% rate, which is the second highest in baseball to just the Houston Astros. Baltimore Orioles vs Washington Nationals. Our team pick is Orioles minus 1.5 runs. And here is why. After going a solid 6-3 over their previous 9 games, including a nice series win over the Tampa Bay Rays, the Orioles couldn't get it going to start this week in a defeat to a bad Washington team. Baltimore scratched out just 4 hits and 1 walk, with only 1 runner making it into scoring position for the night. Jordan Lyles was charged with a loss, allowing 2 runs on 5 hits and 3 walks, while striking out 4 in 6.1 innings of work. Ryan Mountcastle had the only multi-hit game for the Orioles, while Adley Rutschman hit a double. The Orioles are up a good amount on the money line as they have exceeded expectations, while going a strong 42-27 on the run line. Overs are 32-34-3 for the Orioles, with 3 of their last 4 games going under the betting total following a long run of overs. A beleaguered Washington pitching staff will take any bright spots it can get right now, so back-to-back strong performances, including a shutout of Baltimore on Tuesday, were very welcome performances. Nelson Cruz got the offense off to a good start with an RBI double in the top of the first before Cesar Hernandez drove in a run on a fielder's choice the next inning, with Lane Thomas going deep later for some insurance. Eric Fed turned in a great effort to grab the win, allowing just 2 hits and 1 walk, while striking out 4. Tanner Rainey earned his 8th save with a perfect inning, striking out 2. Hernandez finished with a double, a run scored, and an RBI, while Thomas had the only multi-hit game for Washington. The Nationals remain down a big amount on the money line with their bad overall record, while going 29-42 on the run line. Overs are 37-31-3 for the Nationals, with 2 of their last 3 games going under the betting total. Our total pick is under 9.5 runs. And here is why. Patrick Corbin has not done well at all this season according to his baseball saving page, as he is in the 3rd percentile in ZERA. Hitters are getting flush hits off of him as they have a 90.7 average exit velocity against his pitches. Corbin throws 5 different pitches, with 2 of them thrown less than 10% of the time. He faced the Orioles last season once and lost as he went 5.1 innings and allowed 5 runs, 4 earned, on 5 hits with a walk and 4 strikeouts. The Washington Nationals are not going to let Patrick Corbin completely obliterate their chances of winning this game, and Corbin has done well as he is 2-0 with a 3.38 ERA in his last 3 starts. These offenses in the last handful of games is going to be showing how difficult scoring runs has been for both teams, as Baltimore is averaging 4.17 runs per game in their last 6 games, while Washington is scoring 3.71 runs per game in their previous 7 games. The under has hit in 19 of the previous 26 games played in Camden Yards between these teams, so go with under 9.5 runs in this matchup. Disclaimer: no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness,